طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. This is a project Enterprise Network Management and subject COE 444. The instructor is Professor Tark Sheltami. So in this project we tried to simulate the network which is inside the university, King Fahd University, and try and implement it on packet tracer, as you can see here, with a picture of the campus. And the main job is happening at the ITC building 14. So if we get in here, we will find labs, servers, DHCP, and other servers. Now I will show you a better picture for this. Also the RFID doors, smart locks, and yeah, and also some switches, some routers, even the main bridge. So to have a better picture, so we will switch to the topological mode, and as you can see here, we tried to basically to implement the HTTP server, the RFID server, the register server, and FTP for and the DNS, email, DHCP, and radius service. So for HTTP and the DNS are used in the university to host to host the locally websites. And resolve it by the local DNS. So no one outside the campus or can resolve this HTTP if you want to, instead of making it publicly available for everyone. The resolving technique. So also in the RFID, it's used for smart doors as a register server. So what each card ID, what can open, what it cannot open, and all these stuff are registered in the RFID server, the register server. The FTP is used here in the university in a way that so each student, when he logs in to his computer, he will find all of his folders available for him at anywhere in the campus. So it's all stored in the FTP server. As we said, the DNS email server are used for the at University USA. So if someone wants to send the emails and all this stuff, it's locally hosted inside the university. And DHCP are used for the Wi-Fi access points. So if someone joins the network, he will get IP address immediately with the DHCP server, not statically. And the radius server are used for the authentication process. So each username, each router. So in order for you to access the Wi-Fi access point, you need a username and password, and you don't need a password for the Wi-Fi access point. So anyone can join it, but you cannot get access, internet access, without having a username and password for authentication with the radius server. So here we have like all these servers are static IPs, so it's not changeable. And domain, this is /24 IP address, and it's connected through VLAN 1. And here at the other side, we have a computer lab, and it's connected in VLAN 2 and all DHCP, as you can see here. It's all configured using DHCP. And it's connected to VLAN 2, and this is also /20, /24. And the Wi-Fi access points are coming from the same switch through the same VLAN. Yeah, well, it does have another IP address. Also here, another IP address. And here for the RFID, I have the doors and the RFID readers. And this is a card for the student and the card for the teacher. So yeah. So the main idea of the HTTP website, like if Yeah, as you can see, welcome to KFBM. This is the HTTP server. RFID server, as you can see, I'll show you here. So here is a class. So if students want to open a lab, he cannot open the lab. But if he wants to open a study room, he can open the study room. Okay. Teacher can open study room, and he can open classes, labs, and all other stuff. Yeah, smart classes, and etc. So that's for the RFID part. For the FTP server, it's like normal connection through the terminal. DNS, as we saw in the HTTP, and it resolved the name www.kfb.edu to say here in the DNS. Have the here. So this is for the website, and this is for the email address. And here's the email configured on PC1, PC2, and DHCP service. DHCP, as you can see here, D1. So this is for the VLAN 2 here. And here's also the radio server. So here in AAA, we put the clients of the Wi-Fi access points and usernames and passwords for each user. And we need to set each user here with the proper username and password. So in order for him to connect to the address. So for the main part of our project is the Radius server. So the main idea for using authentication of the Radius authentication is that it's much more secure than WPA and WPA2 here in the Wi-Fi access points. So we have we have multiple types of authentication. So we have the WPA1, the WPA web, WPA2, and we have the WPA2 enterprise mode. So as we can see here. So if we check here wireless, so WPA2, and here's the username and password for the enterprise mode. So it's more secure from perspective of security, since the encryption is much more advanced than the normal WPA and WPA2. And also, the thing is, the university can monitor each username and password and what it's browsing and what's doing and all this stuff. So it's much easier to put limits through Radius authentication, since you can monitor everyone how much he's using from the university's network and etc. All this stuff. Also um, the security of the network, so no one can so no intruder can join the network unless he has a username or password. So yeah. So now for the second part, I will show you how to how it is much more secure than the WPA2, and I will show you a demo on how to crack WPA2 Wi-Fi access point and get its password.
So we will use Wi-Fi T2, and we will use, as we said, the dictionary dark code, the text for the brute forcing attack. And then we will just wait for the card to see all the networks available, and the network will wait until a new host will join the AF Salem network, and once it captured the handshaking, it will brute force the password, and we have it. So we will try now to connect this laptop to the uh, router. So first we will plug in the router part in the laptop, the Wi-Fi part into the laptop. Then we'll go to wireless and try to connect to the network. So we'll search for it. So as you can see, KFBMSDN did appear. Now next, and we choose now security. We choose WPA2 enterprise. Then the username and password, which is registered in the Radius server. And now we will connect. And now we will wait for the wireless connection to be established. And that's it.
And that's it for our project. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you.